Was the first ever international teen idol. 25 million albums later, he's back in the charts with his first Australian tour in 28 years. Come on, get happy for David Cassidy.
Get out. And if you were born later than 1977, you're saying, who the hell is this?
It's great to have you here.
You're lying.
We haven't had...
And by the way...
Have a Smartie.
Oh, come on.
What? You can have one.
You swear to God?
Yeah. They're not props. They're to be had.
And it's good for your breath, too.
It is. Oh, you should see what it does to the teeth. It's great. We haven't had such viewer response, such public response for a guest ever since we announced you were going to be on the show last week.
Uh-huh.
Does this amaze you?
I'm waiting for this.
No, I'm serious. I'm deadly serious.
You're not.
Last week on the show, I said, next week on the show, David Cassidy. The phones lit up. We had people saying, we'll give you our firstborn child. Even Peter Hellier, who already works on the show.
And that's because we thought he was dead.
He's alive? Fantastic.
He's alive, oh my God.
Does it astound you that so many years later, the Partridge Family still has a legacy like this?
Does it?
It does. It still does.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I got to tell you that I have been such a lucky man. I have been blessed because the last 12 or 13 years, I have been able to do the work I always wanted to do. I've had a life that has just been, you know, gifted. I have been able to perform and do, as a producer, as a writer, as an artist, as a singer, and to come back and do concerts now. I recorded an awful lot of very, very good pop songs. I was able to, as an actor, perform these songs, and a lot of people thought that the Orange Crush Velvet was actually my choice.
Don't tell me.
It's shocking, isn't it? But I was 23, 24 years old, playing 16, 17 years old. And in retrospect, I mean, some of the greatest pop writers I learned to play. I played with the greatest studio musicians. My education was so great as 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. It taught me a lot, but my fans have been unbelievable.
How was it at its peak? You know, you were, like I said in my intro, you were the first international teen idol.
Was I?
Oh, yeah, totally.
No.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Seriously?
Yes. Many others have tried, including our very own Nikki Webster, but none reached the peak. You have no idea who she is, but trust me, it's very funny.
How old are you now?
I'm 28.
28.
Yes.
You're way too fucking young. And way too fucking handsome. I'm out of here. It's really been a pleasure.
Oh, come on.
No.
Come on, Davey.
No.
Can I call you Davey? No, obviously not by that. Oh, sure, drop the F word, but don't call me Davey, whatever you do. But how
This isn't
crazy...
live, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was just kidding about that, folks. And kids, if you're listening back at home, don't worry about it.
So how crazy was it for you at the peak of your fame?
Well, I mean, how do you mean crazy? I mean,
well, I mean, were you mobbed in the streets? Could you walk anywhere? Could you
I didn't
step
go in the streets. And they wrapped me up in a little bag and threw me in the boot of a car. And, yeah, it was, in all honesty, I worked 24/7. I worked all day on the television show. I worked at night in the recording studio. I worked every weekend doing concerts, flying back and forth, and every hiatus. But the truth of the matter is to be able to have had a really positive impact on people and to have inspired some of the best musicians, better guitar players than I am. A lot of people have come up to me in the last 25 or so years and said to me, because I loved what you did and because I saw your show and because I listened to your records and because I played, and if you start touching my feet, I'm serious right now.
Me?
Yes. You tried, he tried hugging and kissing me backstage.
Your foot got very close to my general thigh area. I didn't panic. I thought I'll just quietly move it, and then you moved your foot closer to my thigh.
That was my hand.
Oh, I see.
What was I saying? Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know. I was talking about the height of your fame and how crazy it was. Was there an image machine for the David Cassidy Teen Idol?
I think perhaps, you know, because it was, I was the first person probably to be merchandised. And there I am. Oh,
Look at that.
Yeah, there's the crushed velvet and the puka shells. Shirley, good hair, and there's Danny.
Oh, what's wrong with Danny Bonaducci? Is there something wrong with him?
He's getting out of prison soon.
I love the
He's actually a great kid. Wait a minute, do me a favor. If I'm doing this show live,
Yep.
it's so awful to be able...
How's that for you?
That actually wasn't really me. It's actually, you know, it's a really wonderful thing to have had an impact on people's lives, and that show was so incredibly successful, and it launched me. And you know, it's very strange for me to be back here in Australia because I haven't been here in 28 years, and I'm planning to come back for another tour 28 years from now. And it's unlike in America or in the UK, where I've done an awful lot of work, and I have a new CD that's out that's done extremely well. It's already just gone platinum, and because I've done 3,000 shows, live shows, since I've been here. People are like, well, why? Where have you been? What have you done? It's very difficult for me to bridge the gap. But as Joe Cocker was out here earlier and said, you know, I've lost the top of my voice. I can still do a little bit. What was that falsetto thing that you just did? To me. To me. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to harmonize. You still got it.
No. I just want everyone to know that I am a cockerhead. How can you not know about that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, how can you not know that?
I don't know. Can I just...
Yeah.
Can I show some of the... we've got some David Cassidy fans in the audience who've brought in...
Oh, fans.
Who have brought in some of their merchandise. This is one of my favourites. Look at this one.
What is it?
It's the David Cassidy 3D drawing. With the bite. Look, just in case it ever got stolen, David Cassidy. Also, just an excuse to show off your tight groin. There you go. And there's the Partridge Family. There's the bust. There was... You're in there made of foam somewhere.
Wait a minute. You've got to be kidding me. I've never seen this.
Do you get sign-off on any of these things?
I was never paid for this. You
Tell me you got some. Tell me you got a percentage.
And wait, there's me. No, actually that's me. I'm the driver in this.
Now tell me you got a percentage for this.
Not the beach towel.
I'll check this out.
Oh yeah.
That's what the ladies love. Seriously, how many women would have put this down on the beach just to lie down on it?
I understand you had it.
Yeah. I've got the stains off, so I think it's okay.
Hey, David, welcome back.
Great to have you here.
Great to have you here,
Now,
mate.
you're actually going to be back with a tour
I am,
later
actually in
the year.
November. Yep.
So you're going through, I think you started Wollongong?
Yes,
and then and then you end up in November, I think it's the 13th, in Perth, my hometown.
Yeah, you know what? I played, the only time I ever did concerts here, I played the Melbourne Cricket Grounds, I played Randwick Racecourse in Sydney, and I played, it's jet lag, great, big, fantastic stadium in Perth. I spent...
Entertainment Centre.
No, that was the last time, that was talking about the last time.
Okay.
This time I'm at the Entertainment Centre? No, I'm not.
No, I was saying last time it was the Entertainment Centre.
The promoter, my promoter's backstage. He's going, no, tell him the date.
Are you talking about the last time you were here?
Yeah, 28 years ago.
That would have been the Entertainment Centre.
It was fantastic, though. I mean, no, seriously. Wherever that was, it was really great. I remember everything about it except what the name of the place was.
Well, the tour is happening. You'll be back at the in November for the national
first
tour.
time in 28 years.
There you go. And we're very glad to have had you on the show.
You're very wet.
Oh, shut up. Touch my thigh. Touch my thigh. You know you want to. David Cassidy. Thank you very much. We're back with the Vines and my Sharita.